Welcome to the Random Green Podcast. On today's podcast episode, I will be interviewing none other than the great Ross Weinstein, a sewage and septic worker / chef. And anyway, without any further ado, I will be, Ross Weinstein, thank you very much for coming on this amazing podcast and giving your testimony about your sewage and septic work and also how you're a chef. Without any further ado, just tell my audience, the billions that will be listening, no pressure on you, right, Ross Weinstein?
Well, thank you very much for having me come on your podcast so the listeners and the audience will be able to hear my amazing story. In fact, more the merrier. I tell you what, it's just one of those things where I'm very proud of what I do. A lot of people think that's an odd combination of being a sewage and septic worker and a chef, but like I say, I'm very proud of it. There's a lot of times where I come in and like I say, after my sewage and septic job, where I'm in the sewage all the time, cleaning out the gutters and cleaning out the things and doing a really good job. I'm coming back and then I do my chef job at a fancy restaurant. No, not to be confused with that one line in there, that song or whatever.
I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant.
Yeah, okay, settle down there, Random Green, you son of a bitch. Anyway, I tell you what, after I'm done with my sewage and septic job, I go to the 5-star restaurant where I work at, and I do my chef job, and I make the steaks, and I cook up make the most fanciest dinners after I do. And a lot of times I forget to wash my hands, but like I say, this maybe not a good thing me saying this, and maybe I forget. And I get so excited about my chef job after I do the sewage and septic jobs and doing I clean down there in the manholes and down there and down there in the sewage area, and I clean it up, and I gotta go swimming through a lot of stuff. And like I say, it's one of those things where and after a hard day's work, I gotta go to that my restaurant and cook up the steaks and make all the delicious feasts and do all the wonderful things there. I work, like I say, put in about 9 to 5 hours of work a week, and I love it because it's just too good to be true. You know, and it's like one of those things where I love to do that. It's one of those.
Wait a minute. Now, Ross Weinstein, you forget to wash your hands. So how does that even work at a restaurant where you forget to wash your hands? A fancy restaurant. That just seems to be a little odd where you forget to wash your hands. You think that would be the first thing to do. Especially if they know you are now what attire do you wear when you make your fancy dinner and make your when you do your chef job?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Random Green. What I do is I don't know if you ever seen the TV show Red Green, and there's Winston Rothschild. I wear exactly that outfit. I go in there and And a lot of times I forget to clean out my boots and stuff that are in my shoes and my overalls. A lot of times I forget. But like they say, the chef place needs me, and I'm a really good chef. And I wear a lot of times. I wear exactly that, like Winston Rothschild. You know, he's one of my heroes. I watched the Red Green Show, and I really wanted to be a. For the sake of the podcast, I will just say sewage and septic worker. I can't say the other word just because, well, yeah. But Winston Rothschild is one of my heroes, and I just, like I say, ever since I watched that the Red Green uh, TV show, I wanted to do that, and that's a lot of times I'll wear exactly what Winston Rothschild did at my chef job.
Wow. Nothing can compare to that. That's beautiful. Ross Weinstein, you're truly my hero. Nothing compares to you. Ross Weinstein, that is such a beautiful, beautiful, amazing uh, job that you have. You're able to be a sewage and septic slash chef. Wow.
I know. Like I say, a lot of times when I come in there and some droppings get on the food there at the place and at the for my customers will say, "What the hell tarnation is that?" And I'll come out there and I'll say, "Well, you gotta understand there, customer, and I'm a sewage and septic slash chef, and that's two amazing jobs back to back." And the customer's like, "Well, thank you very much. That really inspires me. I'll probably eat it. It's too good to be true."
All right. Thank you very much for listening to this podcast. You all, you all have a great day. All right. Thank you.
It's been 7 hours and 15 years since you took your sewage and septic job away from me. But nothing compares to the sewage and septic industry.